Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here today going to show you how to efficiently mine for... shit, I should figure out what it's called. Nether brick, netherite. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me here today. Today we're gonna get into a little bit of Minecraft. So I thought it would be a really fun way to spend this Thursday by showing kind of a efficient way of collecting netherite, how to mine for it in the nether. So before we get started, I just wanted to show you that it's really simple and rather straightforward. All you're going to need is a moderately sized sheep farm. It doesn't really have to be this big, because all you're trying to do is make a boatload of beds. Just a full inventory. If you get to the point where you have shulker boxes to kind of fill them in with beds within your inventory that you're carrying on you, that would be even better. But I don't think it would take that much. Basic principle is you're going to get a bed, any color is fine, and a block of choice. Doesn't have to be cobblestone, but I do recommend it because when you place a bed in the nether, it'll explode. And this is how it's going to work. So let's just go ahead and set this game to create survival, and I'll show you just how straightforward it can be. Place that last block there, light the fresh portal, drop the flint, and gather the beds. Alright, so let's get in here. Now, iron pickaxe is the least that you have to get. I don't recommend stone. It's going to be annoying how bad stone will just break on you and how quickly it will. So make sure you at least have an iron. Once you do get the netherite, and once you've mined the netherite, that is, you will have to apply it to a diamond pickaxe. So it's definitely important step for you to have going into this is to already have some diamonds. And I would also recommend enchanting it first before you apply the netherite, but it's not critical. You don't have to. It's just going to work out for you in the end. As opposed to building, I'm going to go make a detour. Just sneaking back. You want to go pretty deep down into the nether. It's roughly going to be about the same as diamond in the overworld. So you're looking at anywhere between block Y11 and Y15, 16, give or take. However, if you go down to 13, as I'm about to do and show you here, then the bed method will actually just take care of that for you. And you'll about to see soon, once I get there. Alright, here, so I recommend going in a straight line, just as if you were to be vein mining for diamond up in the overworld. It's a very similar principle, finding netherite as to finding diamond. And the reason I go in a long tunnel like this is so that I don't blow up the staircase going back to the nether portal. And make sure you might want to bring more than just one pickaxe. So just in case it breaks. Definitely gonna want. Okay, so for learning purposes, we're just gonna skip over to a diamond pickaxe. Now all you have to do is just go out here as far down as the pickaxe will reach, and then take 2 blocks off the side. Just enough for you to place the bed down, like so. And all you have to do is just back up until you can just barely reach it, and watch out for fire. So eventually I'll stop burning. But, and that's the gist of it. You'll pick up plenty of netherrack on the way, so just keep on bridging over. Put out any fires that are set. Dig in. 2 off from the side. And bed. Excellent byproduct is to find the gold nugget ore that have been recently added within this 1.16 update. So, happy accident, I guess. Yeah, with all the netherrack destruction that happens, this is why I recommended only bringing one kind of block. I chose cobblestone just in case you got to a point where you needed to protect yourself a little bit better. Bed. Piece of cobblestone. Back it up. Boom. As always, you gotta keep an eye out for the lava, because that will always just come down on you. It's a natural hazard. You're in the nether after all. So. Thankfully, you can get back pretty far from the explosion, so. And I never really worry about collecting gravel or mining it out of the way, because it's just always going to be there. It's the worst. It's easily the worst block in the game. Another cave. That's interesting. Nice that it just opened up for us. Made our jobs a little easier. Going to the next stage. There we go. And there it is. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds, we have come across our first place, our first block. So, let's just bridge on over here and gather our prize. Try your best not to burn up in lava. Let that go away. Just for good cause. Netherite actually can't burn. It's very convenient that way. But, yeah, definitely recommend the diamond pickaxe in order to try and pick it up, because you saw how long it took. It's time consuming if you don't use the diamond pickaxe. And they typically spawn in pairs. So usually where you see one of them, you'll be able to get lucky and find another. But it does not seem to be the case for this one. So, and don't be afraid to keep on switching up directions too. If one way doesn't work out too well for you, just go ahead and take one of the many beds you've brought with you. Go ahead, back up, and repeat. And it clears out this huge area. And you're on your way. Yes, I am gonna go and fall off that huge hole just to avoid mining gravel. It's the worst. So yeah, there's another piece. And just like I was saying, we actually can see another piece exposed right there. They tend to be that close. If there's going to be more than one, they will be within that far of a different distance from one another. So with just the use of 8 or 9 beds, we've been able to get 3 pieces of ancient debris already. Naturally, as is the same with diamonds, you can get lucky and have a much more dense population of them, but other times you get a bad break and you only get 3. But this is hands down the most efficient way to find and mine netherite, because they don't get destroyed through explosions. You don't have to worry about them falling into the lava or into the fire, because they don't burn, they don't get destroyed. I wouldn't recommend testing it just in case, but according to the developers, they built that part into the game where it doesn't get affected by the hazardous elements in Minecraft in the Nether. So, like I said, it's a bunch of resources that you typically already will have at this point in the game, or at any point in the game, because sheep are all over the grassland. You start with just, fencing in 2 of them. Next thing you know, you have a whole farm. Harvest the wool from them using shears, and just as often as you can, just make more beds, come down here, and that'll be it. Hey guys, real quick before I turn you guys loose, I just want to make sure to mention that next week, October 1st, is the first Thursday of October, and I am going to be starting a Happy Horror Halloween series. So my friends and I are going to be playing Friday the 13th, which is a horror-based kind of escape task-based challenge game. where it's based off of the movies, the Friday the 13th movies, where the counselors are trying to run away and escape from Jason Voorhees. So that is what I'm going to be playing for the foreseeable future. That is throughout the end of October. As part of the Happy Horror Halloween. Big fan of October because of the Halloween month. The very spooky season is upon us. So definitely make sure you come back, check out the channel for that, because it's going to be a really great time. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of antics, good strategies going to be shown through there. So again, thank you very much. Please leave a like and drop a comment and subscribe, and catch me next week. Thank you.